Hey, good evening to you, and welcome here to the campus of Montana Tech as we get ready for Orediggers basketball here on Digger Vision as Montana Tech taking on the Comets out of Mayville State University here at Valley Bank Arena. Paul Panisco, John Thatcher here on a Saturday evening. Thanks to everybody for joining us as we get ready for a little Frontier Conference doubleheader here on this, what is it, a Saturday? My days are a mess. A Saturday evening in Butte, Montana.
Every day's Monday for me, so it doesn't matter. I'm here. It doesn't matter. I'm retired, remember?
Oh, I'm telling you. But again, thanks for joining us as we get this thing ready to roll. The Comets come to town to take on Montana Tech. This is, even though, I mean, obviously there is so many, I guess, like learning curves and you know, just kind of bumps and bruises to get started. But this will already be the second time that we have played through the Frontier Conference with Mayville State. And Valley City will be here tomorrow. We haven't seen everybody in the conference yet, but we'll already have two under our belt here. Montana Tech went out and won at their place earlier this year. Actually, I should say just a couple of weeks ago now. November 21st was the day. Montana Tech on the women's side won at 79-43 when they were out to Mayville just a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, and I think when teams play, I mean, Montana Tech's an adjustment because they play defense so well. And I think their depth coming off the bench really makes them an extraordinary women's basketball team. There are 10 players on this team that can lead this team in scoring overnight. And the thing I love most about this basketball team is how they share the basketball together. There's nobody selfish. I can tell a selfish basketball player from a mile away, and they do not have one. So they're strong, they're ranked, and there's a reason why.
Well, again, thanks for joining us here as we get ready to roll on a Saturday night. Montana Tech taking on the Comets here on a Saturday evening. Sorry, let me get all my bells and whistles running here. We'll try and do that. Let's take a look here at comparison here between the two coming into today's matchup here tonight. The Comets about 57 points a game. Montana Tech just a hair over 70 a game. The Dig shooting 41.5% on average. On the other side, the Comets shooting 34%. Then down the list here, points allowed. You talked about defense, and there's that. You see it for Montana Tech, only allowing 53.3 points per game. On the other side, the Comets give it up 77.7. And then that opposing field goal percentage is right there as well. Montana Tech's defense certainly going to be a big factor in this one here tonight.
No question about it. When you look at points allowed and the opponent has given up 77 points a game, that is a lot. You know, that's normal for college basketball, but to hold the team to 53 as Montana Tech does, that's above and beyond what you really need to do. So I wish, you know, the only thing I miss right now is we don't get a chance because of this new conference teams to see the other teams before they come in here. I'm sure they got some great players. I'm looking forward to watching them. And it's going to be interesting to see exactly how they run things, the depth, the skill, versus Montana Tech, because you got to have your engine in gear when Montana Tech starts playing defense against your offense. You got to have 5, 6, 7 players that come out and perform together as one part.
The Comets have two ladies that are averaging just about 10 points a game. You have Hannah Stark, a junior guard, at just over 10 points a game, 10.2. And then you have Leela Jensen, a freshman guard, who has played in all 9 of their games thus far. She's getting almost 32 minutes a game. She's averaging just under 10 points a game for the Comets. So those are definitely public enemy number 1, number 2. But right there with him, Misty Zempel, a sophomore forward, averaging 9 a game. And Bella Cans, a junior, is averaging about 7 a game for the Comets coming into this contest.
Yeah, my curiosity would be the youth of this basketball team. I don't know how many freshmen or red shirts or whatever they're using. Usually you're building your program, and it looks like to me like that's what they're trying to do.
Chunk of freshmen. Yeah, you've got a chunk of freshmen in here,
yes.
And we'll continue to discuss that here as this one gets underway. So Montana Tech taking on the Comets here out of Mayville State. Again, the second matchup between these two. They met back just a couple of weeks ago as Montana Tech got the win at Mayville's place, 79-43 on November 21st. So we're going to get our national anthem. With that, we will pause. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a break. We'll come back, and we'll get you the starters and more in just a minute. Hey, once again, welcome back here to the campus of Montana Tech. Let's take a look here at the starters, shall we? We'll start things off for the Comets. Your starting five, you're looking at Taylor Hill, Lene Walker. Also, looks like Layla Jensen, a guard, will get the start. Misty Zempel is power on the inside with Hannah Stark as well for the Comets. They're starting five as they come out on the floor. We'll talk about the Montana Tech starting five here in just a moment. As the Comets come in here, let me take a look here at our conference page real quickly. The Comets come into this game 0-5 in Frontier Conference play, 1-8 on the year as of right now.
Yeah, a lot of that record has to do with experience, game time, and if you're building freshmen and sophomores, you got a couple years to get them ready to win some basketball games.
Starting five for Montana Tech, you're looking at Liv Wongren wearing number 30. Of course, starting here tonight, as it feels like she has started every game for about the last decade for Montana Tech. She has just been an absolute staple for this Orediggers team. Hadley Humphreys down in the block alongside Hallie Hopper. Those two are going to have big nights here tonight, one would assume. Avery Carlson will run the show at point. Just does an incredible job, tremendously smart. And there, Brooke Badavinik is up there as far as the leading scorers for Montana Tech, is really having an outstanding season. And the one that jumps out to me is having a great season, and it might be led by defense. She has really turned into an outstanding defender this year and is doing a great job.
Yeah, you know what's impressive about that is in high school she wasn't a very good defensive player. She holds every scoring record there is in the history of Butte Central, but she has improved so much and has made a difference in her game.
So again, thanks for joining us here as we get ready to roll. Montana Tech taking on the Comets. The second time they have played this year. And as Hopper comes out on the floor here for the Digs. And last but not least, Hadley Humphreys. Blackfoot, Idaho. And she just continues to do what she does, man. She walks in the gym, puts the pail down, and just goes to work. I mean, just does an outstanding job. Leads by example. She just gives it everything she has anytime she's on the floor.
Yeah, I love her toughness, and she's been a real leader for this basketball team.
So let's talk from a coaching perspective here real quickly. Montana Tech wearing the home white. Mayville comes in wearing the blue and white. You go down to their place. You win convincingly, pretty handily. Talk about the preparation side of that, so you don't come out here and overlook a team, and you don't get a big head to kind of start the game out.
Well, to me, that's got to be brought up every day. Just because we beat them down there handily doesn't mean it's going to happen here. You got to come out with tenacity. You've got to have your brain ready, and you've got to play hard-nosed basketball.
So we are ready to roll. Ball goes in the air. Montana Tech will control the tip. That's going to go out of bounds. And it looks as though that will be Comet basketball.
That was a strange tip-off.
Very much so. So the Comets will inbound as the pass comes in to Jensen. Jensen, top of the horn, bounce pass into the high post. As she goes there, Termaski down in the block. We're going to get a jump ball call as they got it on the interior that time to Zempel. Zempel was tied up immediately, and Montana Tech will have the possession arrow.
Looking at a 2-2-1 full court press. See how they handle it, both defensively and offensively.
So in the backcourt, Badavinik to Wongren. Wongren will dribble it across the timeline. Wongren near side, it comes. Carlson back out to Wongren.
2-3 zone by the Comets.
To the edge, three-point shot. Carlson rims out. Defensive rebound brought in by the Comets. They'll push the pace the other way. Zempel out on the far left wing, drops it off. Long-range three is on the way. Front of the iron, no good. And Hopper will grab the loose ball. Tech the other way. Hopper, Badavinik gets it back. Badavinik on the wing. Cross court, Wongren. Wongren drives into the paint, moves it up to Carlson. Wongren out to Carlson, near side Badavinik. She has the opening. Bado fires and gets it.
You've got to guard that girl on the perimeter. She's a great three-point shooter. You should have studied film and known that.
Boy, her three-point percentage isn't exactly where she wants it right now, but I'll tell you, she will. That number is going to climb all year. Trust me. Tech leading 3-0. Comets with the basketball, 4 wide. Zempel in the paint, excuse me. They'll go baseline. Spin move. Pass goes into the high post. Shot blocked. Badavinik. She'll outlet. Hadley Humphreys. One defender to beat. Pump fake once. Gets it up off the glass and in.
Tremendous lead pass. Through the pass to the key instead of to the player. Great play by Badavinik.
Diggs up 5-0 here in this opening quarter. Again, thanks for joining us here. Frontier Conference basketball. Comets here on the near side. Zempel dribbles out. Feeds it on the interior to the right elbow. As it goes down, Tormashi. Baseline shot partially blocked. Haber got a piece of it. Montana Tech the other way. Diggs pass is intercepted in transition. Stark, and she's going to be fouled by Badavinik. Good defense that time by Hannah Stark.
Great steal.
Junior out of Minnesota. Granite Falls, Minnesota. And she'll go to the line. And Stark will shoot a pair.
Well, I like to know these kind of things. Where is Granite Falls? Do you have any idea?
No, you can't ask me these things.
Oh, you're the intellectual guy here. I
failed
know where it is.
Every class, especially geography. So Hannah Stark at the foul line, 84% from the free throw line here on the year. Her first is up and in. Again, Hannah, the leading scorer here for this Comet team, averaging just over 10 a game.
84%, that's an impressive statistic from that line.
And the second, rims out left side, no good. Hadley Humphreys with a rebound. Yeah, so either as the Frontier Conference goes through our growing pains, we're either going to learn geography or we're just going to sound like complete morons for the rest of our days.
I like to know where they're at.
Agreed. Haber, pass tipped away. Here come the Comets in transition. Down the floor, Jensen. She'll swing it out. Long range three is on the way. Back of the rim, no good. Rebound careens off the iron, out of play, and that will be Montana Tech basketball.
Yeah, Tech's got to make some adjustments to the short corner versus that 2-3 zone. Look into the paint up at the top, just below the free throw line will be open.
Mayville 0 for 5 from the floor as of right now. Now it's going to be taken away. Good defensive pressure on the far side that time by Hill. She'll get the steal. Now Badavinik gets it back. Bounce pass to Humphreys. Humphreys with the running left-hander. It's up and in.
Well, get it back or go to the bench. That would be 2 turnovers. you got to do something.
Back-to-back steals. Comets with it. Montana Tech leading 7-1. 3 minutes gone. Jump shot blocked again. Badavinik with her second block here in the opening 3 minutes. And you're such a fan of guards that think they can block all the shots.
Yeah, they kind of drive me crazy. She has quite a few block shots, I think, Badavinik, but
my mom's chiming in, of course, born in Minnesota. She said the southwest portion of the state.
Which still doesn't tell me where it's at.
Not much. Long range three is up and in. Taylor Hill.
Pretty shot.
Taylor Hill knocks down the three. Tech leading 7-4.
I like what they're using the press for to fall back into 2-3. They're just making them run clock.
Pass on the interior, tipped out. Neibauer gets it as she checks into the ball game. They enter to Carlson up top. Conan now out to Neibauer, to Carlson. Near side it comes to Wongren. Wongren spins, double team collapses. Ball movement up top. Neibauer going to make her move, puts it up and drops it from 8 feet out.
That's a good shot because that was a great defensive possession.
Their 2-3 zone moving really well so far.
Everybody's moving and they're getting to where they're supposed to be.
Open shot from the corner. 3 ball, no good. Tip to the ground, picked up. Nielsen has it. Olivia Nielsen, outlet to Conan, the freshman. Conan, switch dribble, moves it out here on the near side. Neibauer into the high post. She'll move it up top.
You got to get Nielsen down on the block.
She flashes down into the paint. She'll get it. Turn, right-handed, and that one's not going to go, but she's going to go to the foul line. It's a personal going to be charged to Zempel. So Zempel gets the personal, and at the line going to be Olivia Nielsen.
2 things with the Comets right now. I like how they're using their press just to make Tech walk the ball down the floor. And then the movement in the 2-3 zone is excellent.
Nielsen's first rattles out, no good. 5:43 left to play here in the first. Diggs by 5.
Control tempo. They're doing a good job of that.
And especially against this Tech team.
Yes.
That is a really Really good way to go about things.
Smart coaching move.
As Montana Tech likes to put the accelerator through the bottom of the floor. Into the paints. Romashi. Pass is knocked out of bounds, and that's going to be Comet basketball.
Big time touch by Conan to disrupt the offense.
So the Comets will call out the offensive inbound. Martinson. She'll move it up top. Setting up the offense here is Jensen. Jensen, a freshman guard out of Hettinger, North Dakota. Wide left, three-point shot. Hits the front of the rim, no good. Rebound tipped out, and that is Tech basketball.
Good call by the official.
Comets also doing a good job crashing the boards right now.
They're still controlling tempo. I like this thought by this coach.
Nielsen gets it at the right elbow. She'll move it out left side. Harvey, bounce pass comes out to Conan. Conan from 10, back of the rim, doesn't go. Rebound, Comets, and coming out with it is going to be Jensen. Jensen initially tied up there for a moment, and she'll bring it down the floor wide left. Pass is knocked out of bounds, Badavinik.
Yeah, if she's going to split that seam there against that man-to-man, she's got to attack towards harder to the paint and then kick it out. She's just letting the defender take a step out and touch the ball.
Well, we're going to get a timeout, so with it, we'll take one as well. The Digs up 10-4. Frontier Conference action here on Digger Vision. We'll take a break. We're back here in just a moment.
Nucor is a great company. They care about their people. They care about the environment.
I've never been restricted to fall in a box. I've never been told that I can't do something.
I saw it as a great opportunity to develop a career.
You create your own destiny at Nucor.
We're building something bigger out here at Nucor. Come join us.
10-4 our score. Montana Tech up over the Comets out of Mayville State University. Frontier Conference action as we make our way through a Saturday here in Butte, Montana. Montana Tech shooting 67% right now. On the other side, Mayville at 12%. And the Digs lead by 6. So out of the timeout here, you have, as they come out here, Nielsen, Conan, also RV, Nybauer, and Brooke Badavinik out on the floor for the Digs. Comets will inbound right in front of the Montana Tech bench. Pass comes in to Jensen. As of right now, Mayville with one field goal, and that was a 3. Little shake and bake from the edge. Scoop shot is up and in. That's a nice take by Jensen.
Great take. Failure to rotate defensively. Nice job.
Tech gets through the press out to Conan. Conan stops, steps back, swings it up top. Now here on the near side in the corner it goes. Nybauer.
Got to look inside. Break it down.
RV. Pass to Nybauer. Nybauer switch dribble. Spinning to the right. Cross-court pass, RV. Shot clock down to 4. Nybauer is going to fire. That one rims out no good. Conan is going to get the foul as she came up over the top.
Outstanding defense by the Comets on that possession. Outstanding.
4-point lead for the Digs. Comets will get the ball here. Montana Tech in a line change. As Carlson back in, also Hauber. You have Humphreys. RV will stay out, and Liv Longren also back in. Comets in the offensive side. Controlling is Jensen. Montana Tech leading 10-6 here in this opening frame. 4 minutes left to play in it. Pass up top, Zempel. Zempel drives and is fouled.
Yep, she grabbed her.
So Hadley Humphreys, actually no. Looks like it's going to go against Montana Tech's Hauber. So Hauber called with the hold. Third team foul on the Digs. Lob pass comes up top. Jensen around a screen. Pass here on the near wing. Now they're going to lob it. Inside it goes Tormashi. Long range 3 off the iron, no good. Rebound goes to the ground. And tracking it down is Montana Tech. Carlson the other way. Avery Carlson. Carlson, the junior, out of Havard. Down on the block it goes. Haber with the right hand will roll it in.
Outstanding transition basketball.
Nice touch by Haber that time. Montana Tech leading 12-6. Haber's first field goal. Driving pass is off the shin of the player and out of bounds. That one hits Stark in the shins.
Yeah, they're struggling to penetrate against this man-to-man defense. They also aren't using low post presence. Everything's being Everything's being run through the high post area.
Montana Tech with it. Avery Carlson, near side RV. She'll lob it on the inside. Pass comes into the high post. Haber off the front of the rim, no good. And Comets come out with it. Comets in transition. Pass down on the far left side. It goes to Welk. Welk now to Jensen. Good inlet. Oh, nice job on the inside. Arvey is going to pick up the personal there. They try to get the ball down to Stark.
Much better ball movement by the Comets on that possession.
2:50 left to play here in this opening quarter. Diggs leading 12-6. Little Frontier Conference action on a Saturday. Again, thanks for joining us here on Digger Vision. As the Comets, the inbound pass near side, Jensen. Jensen gets it back. She'll fire it across to the far corner. Step, three-point shot, no good. Humphreys tips it to herself. Diggs in transition.
Tremendous rebound.
Hadley Humphreys into the paint, lobs it underneath to Wongren. Wongren goes up. She gets hammered, gets the basket and the foul. So Liv Wongren a chance at a three-point play.
The beauty of this basketball team from Montana Tech is they share the ball so well. There's no selfishness. That's a great pass from a post player to a wing player.
Well, and it's been interesting here the last couple of years watching that lack of selfishness change, because it went from almost a fear of shooting, like not wanting to take a bad shot or let your teammates down, to trying to get the high percentage shots, and they're playing with a ton more confidence than we have seen in a while. Long range three, no good. Defensive rebound, Haber is fouled. That's a big one. I think Zempel's going to get her second. Let me check here. I've got Zempel for 2. So Zempel gets her second personal foul. She's a big part of this team.
Yeah, big time. She's got to stay out of foul trouble.
And that will bring her out, and Martinson will come in. She's a Jolie Martinson. 5'7" freshman out of Devils Lake, North Dakota. Montana Tech. Carlson loses the dribble, lost it out of bounds. Turnover will go to the Comets. Turnover number 3 for Montana Tech here in the opening frame.
No pressure on that. She just lost control of the dribble.
9-point advantage here for Montana Tech, their biggest lead of the day. Jensen enters into the high post, gets it back on the far left wing. A little shake and bake. She'll drive down toward the baseline. Nice entry pass down to the block. Turning, shot, and coming back right into the hands of Stark. Stark, great ball fake. She'll go baseline, up over the iron, no good. Offensive rebound and the putback, as Tormashi will get the offensive board and the putback. Now the press is going to be a turnover for the Comets.
And the mistakes by Tech are being made out front. Good pressure by the defense.
Looking down on the inside. Driving with the left hand, Jensen. Jensen moves it out. Little head fake out there by Welk. Welk into the paint, moves it out right side. Another nice head fake, and that one no good. Brooke Badavinik lost it for a moment. Avery Carlson in transition. Carlson pulls up, rattles out. That one's going to be knocked out of bounds, and it will be Comet basketball.
Great jump stop by Carlson, just shot it a little long.
So that will be Comet basketball. Some substitutions here into the ball game. Going to be Welk.
Yeah, Mayville State's just got to cinch up some shooting. They're not a bad basketball team. They just aren't shooting the ball well.
18% for the Comets as of right now. Tied up inside, taken away Nybauer. Nybauer wrestles it away, 4-on-1. Nybauer into the paint, pulls up, rolls it over the iron and in. Nybauer's second field goal of the ball game. Montana Tech leads by 9.
Mayville State's got to get back. They were a little slow.
Comets here on the near side. On the wing, it comes Tormashi. Now to the baseline, Hill. Double teamed, out of bounds. Jump ball. Possession arrow will stay with the Comets. So the Comets will have it on their offensive side. Liv Wongren in, also RV is in. Olivia Nielsen out there as well. Comets trying to get the inbound here on the right side. They do so to Hill. Hill down to the block, loose triple team, back out to Hill. 3-point shot, no good. Tipped in the air, and Neibauer goes up to get it. She'll move it across to RV.
Neibauer, just a street fighter. She is just tough.
Near side. And it looks as though Montana Tech going to set up here for the final shot of the quarter. Diggs leading 17-8. Down in the right corner. As RV with it. Nice pass inside Wongren. Wongren gets tripped up, goes out of bounds. And that will go to the Comets. Little collision there under the basket. Substitutions here for the Diggs. Celine Morrell will check into the ball game along with Cameron Ketchum.
Good move by Coach. So if you got anybody in foul trouble, they're going to prevent that from getting further.
And that will do it for the opening quarter. We have 10 minutes in the books. Montana Tech leading 17-8. We'll take a break, ladies and gentlemen. We're back here for the start of the second quarter right after this.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jessica Reisig, an orthopedic surgeon here in Butte, Montana with specialty training in foot and ankle. I chose orthopedic surgery because I get to actively help my patients enjoy their lives. The human body in general is just really amazing. The way everything works as a unit, the way the bones, tendons, muscles all work to function and just make people move is something that I've always found incredibly fascinating. And there's nothing more rewarding than seeing a patient get better because of the work we did together.
(17-8) our score. Montana Tech up over the Comets out of Mayville State University. Frontier Conference action here on a Saturday. Montana Tech shot 58% in that opening frame. They were 7 of 12 from the floor. The other side, Mayville, 3 of 17, shooting 18% there in that first 10 minutes.
Yeah, their Achilles heel today is shooting. They have a great game plan defensively.
Liv Wongren gets it out on the right wing. Picks it up, moves it near side. Carlson back out to Wongren. Wongren eyed the three for a minute. Neibauer gets it. Back to Wongren. 3-point shot, Neibauer, and she knocks it down. Neibauer, 7 points, leading scorer on the floor. She's 1 of 2 from downtown. Tech leads 20-8. Entry is tipped. Neibauer is going to get the steal, and then she's going to get fouled. Haley Neibauer is just an absolute monster.
One of my favorite hustlers.
Oh,
this
100%.
girl just busted 100%.
Lob pass, gets behind everybody. Liv goes to the rack, and she is going to go to the foul line. Olivia Nielsen, the long-range pass by Carlson, as she kind of laughs it off. And at the foul line is Nielsen.
That's a pass should never take place. Back person was not alert to what was going on.
So Nielsen first hits the iron, no good. Montana Tech, 2 of 4 from the foul line. Nielsen second, no good. Defensive rebound, Comets. Back the other way in transition as Hill moves it here on the near side. Stark hands it off to Welk. Welk looking on the interior, back to Stark. They'll move it around the arc left side. Comets 4 wide. Now it comes up. Far left wing, Welk. Shot clock down to 3. Stark with it, out to the edge. 3-point shot at the buzzer, no good. Wongren with the rebound. Rebound number 13 for Montana Tech as a team. Neubauer drives into the lane, goes to the baseline. Humphreys, double team, out to the edge. Carlson, 3-point shot. Nielsen wide right, tips. Nice job by Humphreys. Wongren turns and fires and gets it.
Nice soft touch, good offensive board. The destruction of his own, you got to box out.
I like that shot from Wongren. As she just gets it, turns and puts it up, puts it down. Long range 3 is on the way and good. Big time shot by Whitney Welk. So Welk knocks down the 3. Montana Tech gets behind the press again. Humphreys forces it up, no good. Comets the other way. Comets. Taylor Hill across the timeline. Down the left side of the paint, spinning back to the right. Scoop shot is up, won't go. And that's going to be a foul a long way away. As picking up the personal is Taylor Hill.
Yeah, they got their legs wrapped up with each other.
7:47 left to play here in the first half. Montana Tech with the line change. Izzy RV is in. Also out is Haber, Badavinik. And Conan will see the floor once again. Neubauer stays on the floor. This Montana Tech team really has a great mix of a lot of really good experience and also some tremendous youth that has come in and made some significant waves already.
And the development of players like Haber from last year to this year has really been impressive.
Bado's shot no good. Montana Tech, good tip on the rebound. Back up. It won't go for Haber, and she's going to go to the foul line.
She is a difficult matchup for anybody they play. She's big. She can play the perimeter. She can post you up. Just a real fit in this offense.
So going to the foul line is Haber. Haber's numbers here on the year, just over 10 points a game. Her first free throw attempt is up and out, no good. She went to the John Thatcher School of free throw shooting.
How come I knew you were going to say that?
Well, I mean, it's in the contract. I have to. Haber's second is good. She gets 1 of 2. And the Comets will bring it back the other way. Tech leading by 12. They've been up by as much as 14 here today. Comets, Welk, dribbling left. Pass is tipped. Badavinik on the wing again is going to get the interception. Down to Conan. Conan, left side of the paint, spins. Pass inside to Haber. Haber bobbles it, fighting. And a timeout called. Otherwise, we'd have had a 3-second violation. Good call that time as coach calls the timeout. The Digs up by 12. It's a full timeout, so JT, we'll take a break.
All right.
23-11 our score. Montana Tech up by 12. We're back here in just a minute. Hey, welcome back here to Frontier Conference Basketball on Digger Vision. The Digs up 23-11. They have been up by as much as 14. Digs shooting 53% from the floor. Mayville up to 20%.
Yeah, Mayville would be right in this thing if they could shoot the ball a little better. And
they had some high percentage looks early.
Had some great looks and just didn't put them down. They had some great looks from the 3 all alone and just are not shooting the ball well.
So Montana Tech will inbound. Pass comes in to RV in the corner. No look pass on the inside to Haber. She'll turn and gets it.
That is a great entry pass.
Tech up by 14. Comets down to the corner. Long range three. That one goes long. Offensive rebound underneath. Back up and in. Good take by Hannah Stark.
Now, Mayville's going to the boards hard.
Tech leading by 12 into the offensive side. RV swings it around to Wongren. Wongren looking on the interior. Comes up top. RV with the three. Front of the rim. No good. Wongren initially had the rebound. It's tipped out. Comets the other way. They'll push the pace into the offensive zone. Welk's pass on the interior knocked away by a hustling Hobber.
Excellent defense.
6:18 left to play here in the first half. Diggs lead by a dozen. As the Comets looking to get it in. Pass comes all the way up top into the hands of Stark. Stark on the interior. Shot goes wide right. Again, another good-looking shot that time as Tormashi just unable to get it down. Diggs in transition. Near side is the RV. Badavenik now down to Wongren. Up top, Izzy's going to fire. Three-point shot, back of the iron, no good. Long rebound controlled. And the Comets will clear out with it as Whitney Welk has it. Good ball movement to the wing. Now top of the horn. Continued four wide here for the Comets. The entry is tipped out. Hobber, good defensive pressure. And the pass taken away again by Badavenik. Badavenik with another steal on the wing. She baits those passes on the edge.
Yeah, and I think they underestimate her quickness, and she's got great hands.
14-point advantage. Three-point shot is going to go out of bounds. Tech basketball.
Yeah, Mayville State has a great game plan with their zone defense. And if they want to slow this team down, they've got to do the same thing with their offense. They're not a quick shoot team, so they've got to run their stuff. They've got to enter the ball a little bit to the lower block instead of the elbow.
5:17 left to play here in the first half. Badavenik gets the pass into the offensive zone. Across to Carlson. RV on the right gets it. RV looking on the interior instead. Down to the other side. It goes to Badavenik. Badavenik, bounce pass. Humphreys to RV. RV steps in. Nice pass inside to Olivia. Olivia swings it up top. Badavenik. Shot clock at 3. To the outside. Izzy with the 3. No good. Defensive rebound, Comets, and a 90-foot foul here.
My favorite. Let's foul them at their basket, the other basket.
Hannah Stark will come down with a rebound. Stark playing well here. We actually got more comments. Granite Falls is in the southwest corner of Minnesota, 45 minutes away from Marshall or 2.5 from Twin Cities. Adam Rainey was telling us that.
Appreciate that.
Does that help you?
Yeah, absolutely. Been to the Twin Cities a lot.
14-point advantage for the Diggs. We're pathetic. To the shot, no good. Offensive rebound, second, no good. Well, I'll tell you, again, we brought it up earlier. Comets getting a lot of high percentage shots, just can't convert right now. Turnover in transition. Welk. Out on the far side, it goes to Stark. Stark into the paint. Pull-up jumper is good. She's a good-looking player.
She is, and that's what they got to do is do some dribble penetration and get some good looks like that.
Stark, that's her first field goal that has fallen here tonight. She's 1 of 7. Hadley Humphreys spins out. Nielsen takes it on the baseline, count it, and the foul for Lydia Nielsen.
Yep, never got rotation on that pass. That's a great take to the bucket.
Nielsen with 3 points, and she'll have a chance at one more here. The Diggs by 14, matching their biggest lead of the night.
Now, Mayville State's going to have to make some adjustments during their season. I like their team. They need to shoot the ball better, and if it doesn't get done by the end of the year, you got to go out and recruit some shooters because this is not a bad basketball team. I don't care what the score is up there. I love this coach's game planning.
4 minutes left to play here in the first half. Comets with the basketball into the offensive side. Handoff will go to Hill. Hill passes near side. Interior, boy, they're trying to force feed it down on the block. Montana Tech going to get the steal. Turnover number 7 for Mayville so far. Diggs to Wongren. Wongren out to Nielsen. Nielsen in the lane. Floater is up and in and good.
Nice ball movement.
Olivia Nielsen, 6 points.
Wongren very aware of where everybody was.
17-point advantage for Montana Tech. Pass down in the bottom corner it goes. Martinson moves it all the way back up top to Hill. Near side, Hannah Stark. Stark, Montana Tech rebounds. Wongren will push the pace. Wongren, Nybauer, now inside. Good job. Great job sealing the interior that time, Hadley Humphreys.
She owned that block that time.
Tech by 19. Comets, 4 wide. Far left side it goes to Martinson. Goes to Hill now. Taylor Hill, junior guard. Rolls it down in the block. Double team is there. Back out to the wing. Open 3 is on the way. No good. That's going to go out of bounds, and Tech will get the basketball back. Mayville, 2 of 16 from the three-point line here.
Yeah, when they get the ball reversed, they got wide open looks, and they've just got to knock some of those down. I still think they need to get into that paint more and force Tech's defense more to the baseline.
Tech into the offensive side. Wongren, rifle pass underneath to Conan.
Pass.
Conan puts it in.
That is a tremendous pass.
So Conan gets her first field goal. Boy, she has stepped in and not flinched at all as a true freshman. Down in the block, pass, no one home. That one was trying to go to the wing that time to Stark, and Stark had started to make her way toward the baseline rather than back to the wing, and that one will go to the Digs. Turnover number 9 here for the Comets. Wongren across the timeline. Pass here on the near side. Nielsen. Good ball movement back out. Driving. Nybauer. And Haber with the aggressive take. Won't go. Comets with the rebound. Good aggressive take by Haber that time. Pass far left side of Martinson. Martinson, ball stripped away. Haber taking it the other way. Lost it for a moment, puts it up. Shot long. Just can't finish, and the Comets will go the other way. Comets in transition, Jensen. Jensen will swing it out on the far left side. Out there is Martinson. Martinson to the baseline, bobbled for a moment. And stepping out of bounds is Taylor Hill.
Yeah, the man-to-man defense is throwing some confusion at Mayville's offense. Again, I don't think Mayville's getting enough penetration. Their ball movement on the perimeter is great, but you got to get to the key or you got to get to the block, one or the other.
Comets substituting a little bit here, but it feels like they're tired right now. Last several trips down the floor.
I was going to say that because their 2-3 zone is not moving as well.
RV into the offensive side to Conan. Conan puts it down with the right hand. Up top to Izzy. Izzy back here on the near side. Badavinik into Nielsen. She'll square up and gets it. Nielsen has 8 points. She's 3 of 4 from the floor. Tech leads 38-15.
Yeah, the defensive guard on the backside got caught up high, left that lane wide open for the pass.
Comets bounce pass. Hill trying to find some breathing room. Nice cut through the paint. It's up and in as Jensen gets the pass and the points.
Nice entry pass.
The other way, Conan has an opening. Conan to the rack, comes up just short. I think she was surprised at just how much daylight she did have over there. She turned to the basket, and I think she was expecting a defender in her face, and there was no one near her.
Yeah, she's got to find the corner of that square up there and get it off the corner. Shot it too low. Sometimes surprises bother you.
No joke, 100%. 20 seconds left here in the first half. Around the defender is Jensen. Jensen feeds it on the interior. Shot clock is off. Looking for somewhere to go. Bounce pass into the paint. Now it comes out to Welk. Welk, double team. Nice job on the baseline. Pass as Hannah Stark will get the basket.
Excellent backdoor cut.
And that will do it for the first half. As RV gave it a heck of a ride from there, to be honest. 38-19, the Digs up over the Comets. Frontier Conference action here on Digger Vision. We'll take a break. We'll come back, talk about the first half and more in just a minute.
Even when you have to weather the storm, even when the unexpected happens, even when the local environment slows things down, we will get you what you need when you need it. We are committed to getting you back in the seat, back to work, back to what matters. At Torgerson's Equipment, we know what matters most: community, family, working every day to make your day more productive.
Back here once again to the campus of Montana Tech as we are at the half. The Digs up over the Comets, 38-19. A little Frontier Conference women's matchup here as these two squaring off for the second time this year. JT, give us your take on the opening 20 minutes, brother.
It comes down to the famous word that makes you a basketball player: shooting. Mayville State really struggling from the floor, in particular the three-point line. And I think anytime they penetrate or get it into the block where the block can kick it back out or go one-on-one, they're having a lot more success. And this one is just a matter of shooting. Again, other than the shooting phase of it, this is not a bad basketball team. I love the concept of what the coach was doing. But I also agree with you for once in my lifetime, and that is I think they got tired, and the movement in the zone was not as effective. Tech is doing a great job of getting the ball to one side, getting it reversed around, and then getting the post player to cut into the middle. And the entry passes are too easy there, and Tech's taking advantage of it.
Talk about Montana Tech's kind of getting their offense rolling. Like I say, it took a little while, but they kind of got that foot to the floor. Pardon me, I was losing my train of thought. The Comets were controlling tempo really well there for a while, but once Montana Tech got into their game plan, got into their offense, you start to see things really shift.
Well, a lot of that shift had to do with tired players.
Yeah.
I just think, I don't know how many players I haven't paid attention they're playing, but I know their guards are coming out high originally, but when the ball gets to the wing, somebody's got to dig down with a guard and take your chances on letting them shoot a three versus getting it into that paint. And now we've got all kinds of options to pass the ball inside, outside, or shoot it. And so they've got to take that away from Tech.
Well, here's your halftime numbers here as of right now. As you take a look for the Comets, they're shooting 25% right now as a team. They're 8 of 32 from the floor as a team. They're shooting 13.3% from the three-point line. They're 2 of 15 from downtown. That is not helping things right now. Rebounding-wise, they have 19 total rebounds. 6 of those are offensive right now. And at the half, the Comets with 10 turnovers in that opening 20 minutes. On the other side, Montana Tech, as we take a look at the halftime numbers here, the Digs shooting 53.3% in the first half, 22.2% from downtown. They're 2 of 9 from the three-point line, 21 total rebounds, 2 of those offensive, and 7 turnovers in the first 20 minutes of play.
Yeah, one of the things on those numbers, I mean, of course, the low shooting on one end has been a problem, but they got 6 offensive boards, and I don't know how many second chance points they got off of those.
7.
But that just tells you how hard they're going to the offensive boards.
That they are. They're really crashing the boards hard here.
Absolutely.
As of right now. Individually, let's start things off. Mayville, as their leading scorer right now is Stark. Hannah Stark has 5 points. She's 2 of 9 from the floor, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. She has 7 rebounds and a pair of steals. Hannah Stark played in 20 minutes of that first half and played awfully well for the Comets. Jensen has 4. Tormashi also with 4 points. Hill with 3, and Welk with 3 for Mayville. So right now, they have 3 players with 2 baskets apiece, and that is where their scoring basically is coming from. Other numbers of notes here, let's see, 5 steals, 12 points in the paint, and 7 fouls in the first half for Mayville.
Yeah, and Montana Tech is doing such a great job on the perimeter defense. Again, I'm going to repeat myself. They have got to they've got to attack that paint, and I think they got to get away from the 3-point line a little bit and be patient with their offense, just like they are with this pressure defense that they're bringing in. So again, I don't know how many players they've played.
They have played 3, 5, 8. Whereas Tech has played 11.
Well, their guards are tired out front because they're not getting the movement they did early, and they've got to create some havoc.
For Montana Tech, they're led right now by Olivia Nielsen, as Nielsen has 8 points. She's 3 of 4 from the floor, 2 of 5 from the foul line. She has a pair of rebounds as well. Nielsen with 8 points coming up off the bench. From there, you have Neibauer with 7 points. I mean, Nibes just continues to do what she does. She's 3 of 4 from the floor, 1 of 2 from downtown, 1 rebound, 2 steals. Haley Neibauer has 7 points. From there, you have Hadley Humphreys with 6. She's 3 of 4 from the floor. You have Badavinik, Wongren, and Haber, each with 5 points as of right now. They also all have 3 rebounds apiece. That's something nice to bring to the party. Carlson, no points as of right now in her 13 minutes of play. From there, you have Conan with 2 points. She's 1 of 3 from the floor for the Orediggers out of Montana Tech. Again, 21 total rebounds, 2 of those offensive. That brings them to 3 second chance points. Montana Tech with 8 assists, as Mayville right now with 1 so far in the first 20 minutes.
Well, it's because they're just passing the ball around the perimeter and not looking to penetrate and kick or penetrate and get to the free throw line.
So again, thanks for joining us. We're at the half. Montana Tech leading 38-19. Frontier Conference action here on Digger Vision. We'll take a break. Your second half is coming up in just a few.
Hi, I'm Matt Steppen, Athletic Director at Montana Tech, and I want to welcome all members of the Oredigger family, past, present, and future, to the brand new Montana Tech Hyper Complex. We're excited to announce a modernization project that will enhance the experience on campus for all students, faculty, staff, and the entire Oredigger community. With a state-of-the-art hyper facility, our Montana Tech students and athletic programs will experience an athletics facility like no other in the NAIA. Excited to present to you the future of Montana Tech athletics.
Back here once again to the campus of Montana Tech Valley Bank Arena as the Digs taking on the Comets out of Mayville State University. The Comets down by 19 here at the break, JT. Tech led by as much as 23 in this ball game. As we get ready for the second half for Mayville, what's important for them to try and get established early?
Well, I think, number one, until they tired, I thought they were playing great defense. Their game plan was excellent. But then they got tired and started letting Tech make any pass they actually wanted to out in the floor. They got to either pressure the basketball, get out in some lanes, or dig down and take their chances on Tech shooting three-pointers. Because right now, we know what their Achilles heel is for this game anyway. It's their shooting, and they've got to find some better shots with ball movement. And I'd like to see Mayville State do a lot more penetration. Get into that paint where you can draw the defense, kick it, or shoot it. So those are the changes they've got to make.
Montana Tech came out of the locker room pretty quickly. Let's talk about their side of the coin here, my man. What are they talking about, and what do you prepare here for this third quarter?
You know, I usually have a lot of answers as an ex-coach, but they have a nice, comfortable lead here. They know that Mayville's not shooting the ball well. The question is, are they going to come out of the locker room and pick things up and play hard for the next 20 minutes? That's going to be the key to them. They're moving the ball excellent. They are totally unselfish here today with ball passing the basketball.
Well, again, thanks for joining us here. Game one of our doubleheader. Remember, we are in action tomorrow as well as Valley City in town. The Digs will take on the Vikings. The women will play at 3. The men will follow at 5. And this Mayville team will head down the road to take on Western. That game was scheduled to be played last night, but it doesn't sound like the eastern part of the state is enjoying like 50-degree days like the western part of the state is. It sounds like roads and conditions as you head out towards Billings and further points east have been a little ugly.
Yeah, and coming from the Dakotas, I'm sure it's not too nice over there either. So,
yep. So that is the case. Mayville, again, was supposed to play Western last night. Instead, they will play down to Dillon tomorrow. And I talked to Wally Felt yesterday, and I didn't even ask what time those games are in Dillon tomorrow. But of course, those will be down to Stroud Gymnasium for Mayville and this Mayville team, Mayville and Western, I should say. Then, of course, here Valley City is in town to take on Montana Tech tomorrow, 3 and 5 o'clock on a Sunday.
Well, my guess is because of travel time, and I think this should be changed when this happens. But my guess is the women will play at 3, the men will play at 5. But again, if they're going to get up and go home, that is a long drive at night with bad weather, and I'd rather see them stay overnight and get up and go early in the morning when the highways are for sure better.
A 19-point advantage here for the Digs. They lead 38-19. Tech led by Olivia Nielsen with 8 points so far on the day. Haley Neibauer has 7. Hadley Humphreys with 6. Montana Tech with 8 ladies who have scored thus far in this ball game. On the other side for Mayville, Stark has 5. She's 2 of 9 from the floor. She is the leading rebounder on the floor, period. She has 7 total rebounds right now for Mayville.
She has played pretty well. She hasn't shot it great, but she's played good defense, and like you said, she's going to the board. So pretty important for them. What teams got to discover in college basketball? You need a minimum of 2. You actually need 3 to be a successful college basketball team who can score in double figures. The ideal number is to have 4 and then have a great bench that can come out and impact the game.
Yeah, if you can have 2 that are consistent, period, you're in good shape. And then if you get that third that steps up, and the beauty of like even this Tech team this year is that third can change nightly, and it can be about 7 different ladies, and, and that puts you in a really nice spot where you're not always leaning on one person to make sure you get one in the win column.
Well, I'll tell you this: if you're leaning on one person, your record is not going to be very good because it's a team basketball game, and everybody's got to have the ability at this level to score the basketball.
Tech with their original starting 5 on the floor. I sat here for a second. I'm like, oh, what are we waiting for? Well, we don't have officials.
Oh, what's new? There's guys.
There's no officials. So that's interesting.
Somebody didn't go tell them.
Yeah, it certainly would be the case here. Montana Tech with their original starting 5 on the floor. It threw me off for a second because both teams, like I say, as you see on the screen, both kind of huddling up, hanging out, talking. and not an official to be seen.
Yeah, and I was never a nice coach when this happened. I was not. Are you kidding me? We'd like to finish this game today.
It's nice of you, and therapy must be helping a lot. It's nice of you to say that out loud, that maybe at times you weren't very nice to officials.
Well, as you've always told me, my parole officer does a great job of keeping me level-headed. Yeah,
it's true.
It's frustrating, though.
Hey! All right, so the officials back out on the floor.
I'm going to make a rule. You can't have your paycheck if you can't do your work on time.
So here we go. The officials are back out, so the coaches no longer going to call it as they see it. And the Comets into the offensive side. Bounce pass up top, now out to the wing. And an offensive call.
She definitely pushed off, no question about it.
That's going to go on Hannah Stark. So Stark going to be called to the offensive, and Montana Tech will get the ball.
That was tremendous defense. Olivia Wangren just popped out there quickly.
So the second personal foul against Stark. And the Digs into the offensive zone. Pass comes here on the near side. Wangren. Wangren. Up top it goes. Carlson back to Wangren. Comets still in that 2-3 zone here right now. Carlson on the wing. Now down to Badavinik. Strong first half for Bato. To Wangren. She'll square up and fire and gets it. Montana Tech is 3 of 10 from downtown as of right now. That's Wangren's first. She has 8 points.
Well, that's what they've got to do. Force them to shoot threes and see what happens.
Comets 4 wide. As here on the near side it goes Zempel. Zempel, ball stripped away, and Wangren going to get it. And into the offensive side come the Digs. Near side, down to the corner it goes Bato.
Now the guards are digging deeper now, trying to help in the key. Let's see.
Long range three. Wangren gets another one. Liv Wangren strokes the three. The Digs go up 44-19.
That three has nothing to do with guards. That wing has got to get out there.
Controlling it. Tormashi hands it off. Stark. Stark calling for help. Pass goes out on the wing. 3 ball is up and out. Loose on the ground. Picked up by Wing as Liv Wangren comes out with it. Stark gets up slowly. And the Digs into the offensive zone. Liv Wangren drives into the lane, pulls up from 6. And that one no good. Montana Tech gets the offensive glass. 3-point shot. Badavinik is up and in.
Well, my coaching philosophy is not working here too well, and they're giving them all the threes, and that's what they got to do.
Tech is 3 of 3 from downtown here in this second half. They lead 47-19. Tech on a 9-0 run here to get this second half underway. Pass stolen by Hauber. Hauber will outlet to Hadley Humphreys. Humphreys to left hand, and she'll roll it in.
Need a timeout. Got to slow it down. No, he's not going to take one.
Humphreys with 8 points. Tech leads by 30. Pass almost taken away by Badavinik on the wing. Step through, Stark to the glass, no good. That one's tipped across. Shot is up and in as Zempel gets it and puts it down for the basket.
Offensive board.
Tech, Badavinik. First field goal here of the second half for Mayville. Tech up 49-21. Down on the block it goes Hauber. Hauber, no iron, no glass. Montana Tech gets it. Drive it in. Down in the corner. Liv's going to fire again. Liv Wangren's shot no good. Tipped out, and coming away with it is going to be Zempel. Zempel down the floor to Jensen. Jensen drifts down to the corner. Pass stolen by the Digs. Hadley Humphreys. Boy, Tech really getting through the gears here right now. Good pass across, and Carlson will finish.
Tech players see the floor very well.
And Montana Tech.
Jeff Graham called the timeout.
So the Digs leading 51-21. Montana Tech will line change here, and we have a full timeout. Been all Montana Tech right now in the third, outscoring Mayville 13-2 in the third frame. We'll take a timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here in just a minute. A 30-point advantage for Montana Tech, 51-21 over the Comets. As Tech here in this third quarter, let's take a look here number-wise. Tech, 75% from the three-point line, 63% from the floor. They're 5 of 8 shooting right now in this third quarter. Mayville 1 of 3 on the other side.
Yeah, Mayville's going to have to get out and play some man-to-man. The zone is not functional right now. They actually came out with my idea, and that was to get the guards to dig down a little bit, and Tech hit 2 or 3 threes, and dual-edged sword.
Yep.
Hope it can work for you.
Diggs into the offensive zone, bounce pass, entry to Cans. Down on the baseline it goes. Martinson into the high posts. Cans has it. Cans spins, tied up. And Neibauer will get hands on it, and possession arrow will go to the Diggs. If you give her any daylight, she is going to be all over you.
She is just strong and tough.
Tech by 30. It's their biggest lead of the night. Izzy RV swings it out left side. Neibauer, good pass inside to Nielsen. Nielsen shot, swatted out of bounds. Pelicans, the center out of Maple Grove, Minnesota, will get the block. And it looks like we're going to get another timeout. 6:09 left to play here in the third. The Diggs up 51-21. Frontier Conference action here on Digger Vision. We're back here in just a minute.
Back in chat.
6:09 left to play here in the third. Montana Tech leading 51-21. They have outscored Mayville 13-2 here in this third quarter.
Well, every coach's nightmare is that with that big lead at halftime, they're going to come out here and not be ready. Well, Tech came out, was ready, and I think, truthfully, Mayville made the right adjustments. But things happen. You know, I've seen you have two for 20, 2 for 18, 2 for 3, and Tech just come out, and they have people who can score it, but they've had their nights where it didn't go in, but it's going in tonight.
Yeah. 6:09 left to play here in the third. Out there on the floor for Montana Tech right now, you have Ketchum, also RV, Conan, Neibauer, and Nielsen. So Cameron Ketchum, the redshirt freshman out of Big Timber, getting some more minutes here. And the Diggs will spread it out. RV brings it into Ketchum. Ketchum's going to pop. That one comes up short, saved by Nielsen. Good focus that time by Nielsen to come down with that. Neibauer, double team coming. Ball's almost stripped away. She'll clear it out to Ketchum. Ketchum goes baseline, 2 seconds, in trouble, and that's going to go out of bounds, turn over to the Comets.
Yeah, all kinds of different bodies in there, so the movement of the basketball is not going to be the same. And if I'm not getting much playing time, I'm shooting. No sense.
That's a valid point.
Yeah, find yourself in the scoreboard.
Cans feeds it down on the inside. Stark turns, fires, and gets it.
Good patience by Stark.
7 points on the night for Stark. She's 3 of 10 from the floor. She has 8 rebounds as well. Comets intensity defensively picking up here. Nice spin by Conan. Conan goes back to the right hand and gets it.
She's going to be a heck of a player before her career's over.
Big time. Comets. Stark fires on the baseline. Her shot no good. Neibauer comes out with it. Neibauer down the floor to RV. Ball stripped away by Stark, just unable to control it. So Montana Tech will keep it in their offensive zone. Substitution as Tormacy will check in. 5:11 left to play here in this third. Diggs with the basketball. Of course, inside it goes to Neibauer, trying to get it to Olivia. That one's tipped out. Comets the other way. Comets quickly in transition. Good defense that time, Conan. So Conan swat that one away. Tech going to line change here. Wongren will come in with Humphreys, also Carlson and Badavinik. Conan the only one staying out there.
That was a pretty quick substitution. I thought he might let these players that don't get a lot of playing time more playing time.
And it feels like he's integrating them with different groups almost.
Yep. Well, that's his system, and you got to be able to play together.
Comets 3 wide. Pass is tipped and taken away. Badavinik tipped it again. And Tech the other way. Carlson moves it out. Wongren bounce pass to Humphreys. Humphreys spins to her right hand. Pass in the corner. Batto, switch dribble. Nice pass in traffic to Conan, and Conan knocks it down.
Beautiful baseline taken, a tremendous pass.
Conan with 6 points. Tech goes up 55-23. Comets. Pass comes out to midcourt. As Jensen with it. Jensen, they'll lob it down to the block, taken away by Humphreys. Good defense, Hadley. Humphreys digs in transition. Badavinik across. Conan is going to fire. That one rims out. Offensive rebound. Carlson, her second no good. Humphreys with a third attempt puts it down.
Yeah, I think we're seeing some wear and tear here right now on the Comets. They look tired. Transition is not being real effective.
Zempel comes out of the contest. She went down hard and stayed down for Mayville. She'll come over, it looks like. And she will get a breather. Hopefully she's all right. Montana Tech leading 57-23. Tech just on a tear here in the third, outscoring the Comets 19-4. Defensive intensity has been high. Backing it up, ball stripped away. Hadley Humphreys with the steal. Humphreys tried to get it down to Carlson, and getting out in front was Bella Cans. Nice job by Cans running the floor. And we're going to get a whistle and a foul up top. Avery Carlson going to be called with it as Taylor Hill bringing it down.
That was a smart basketball player. She knew Avery was sprinting, and she just brought her dribble right in front of her.
3:33 left to play here in this third period. Tech leading 57-23 at 34 points is their biggest lead of the night. They'll shake and bake into the high posts. Cans trying to find somewhere to go. Cans trying to get separation. Picks up her dribble. Moves it all the way up top. Stark down the right side. Good head fake. Pull-up jumper just inside the arc. No good. Rebound, Humphreys. Humphreys outlet to Conan. Conan steps. Travel call. Put on the brakes. And the travel call will go back to the Comets. 3:05 left to play here in the third. Frontier Conference action here on a Saturday. Again, remember, both these teams in action tomorrow. Montana Tech will be taking on Valley City. Shot blocked by Conan.
Yeah, they're entering the ball to the high post or to the mid free throw line, but there's no movement after the ball gets there. Everybody's just surrounding it 4 out. They've got to have some movement, some cutters.
Comets will inbound as Taylor Hill with it. So the Comets will send him out here on the near side. It comes Martinson. In the corner to Hill. Hill stops, moves it up top. Driving down the left side of the paint. Baseline jumper, no good. Carlson tracks down the loose ball. Montana Tech will go the other way. Good ball movement across. Montana Tech. RV, Conan on the inside. Humphreys back across. Ketchum for three. Ketchum gets it.
That's outstanding ball movement.
Cameron Ketchum knocks down the three. Her first points here of the night. Montana Tech up by 37. Comets. Far right wing. Step up. 3-point shot. No good. Off the back of the top of the backboard. And that will go the way of the dig. Substitutions again. Hauber will come in along with Morrell. Also out there is Badavinik, Neibauer, and Nielsen out there right now. So Celine Morrell will bring it into Neibauer, and Neibauer down the floor. Nybauer across the timeline. Nibes with it, calling for help. Good defensive pressure. Nibes spinning to her left, and she's going to be fouled as Taylor Hill. A little aggressive up top.
I've gotten old with this game anymore. Is there a 5-second call in college basketball? Do you know?
Yeah, but boy, you certainly don't see the count off there.
Because that should have been right there if that's the case. I never did follow the rules anyways.
Nybauer, pass, tipped, and that one going to go out of play. Getting a hand on it defensively that time was Jensen. 1:46 left to play here in the third. Montana Tech will inbound to Hauber. Hauber pass down in the corner, three-point shot. Nielsen strokes it. Nielsen's into double digits with 11. 1:35 left to play here in the third. Comets, far right wing. Bounce pass comes out to Hill. Hill inside to Stark. Stark's shot blocked. Celine Morel is going to get in there. That's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow will favor the Comets.
Nice block. She got her hands up.
So the Comets will inbound here. Stark to the right wing, Hill. Tried to go on the interior. That's going to go out of play. Montana Tech basketball.
That's a tough entry pass when the post is moving. You actually want them to get stopped so you can throw that baseline pass. She was moving in the wrong direction. No way she could handle that.
Montana Tech. Of course, much like the different national broadcasts, they have their official that stays, in their home office and follows. We also have that with Sean Ryan. He gave me an explanation. I'll read it to you in a minute. Montana Tech with a basketball. 1:03 left to play here in the third. Sean, just in case you're wondering, it is an unpaid position.
But he is a referee.
But he is. He is an official.
So, well, just give me the advice, Sean.
Right.
I don't need the paperwork. Just give me the advice.
There is no 5-second count on the active dribble.
Okay.
Only on the catch prior to the dribble and after you've completed your dribble and picked the ball back up.
So you just quoted as part of the rule book. Thanks, Sean.
There you go.
I forget all that. I just want to know, is it a 5-second call? But I appreciate your effort.
The inbound to Nybauer, no good. Rebound, and back the other way go the Comets. Comets across the timeline, Hill. Hill bounce pass into the high post, down the right side, attacking. Nielsen is going to get the foul, and going to the line is going to be Zempel.
And Nielsen got caught up and behind, and I'm not a behind-the-post player coach anyway. I think you got to make life difficult in there. If you got a great post player and he's a great passer, it just breaks defenses down left and right.
Good to see Zempel back out on the floor. Again, she went out kind of holding the back of her head there for a few. Misty Zempel, sophomore. And her first from the line is up and good. Montana Tech outscoring Mayville 25-5 here in this third quarter. And Zempel's second is good. Diggs into the offensive side. Carlson. Pass goes up top. Carlson with it. Back to the left side. Nybauer. Inside it goes Hauber. Back to Nybauer. Nibes with a head fake. She'll drive the lane. And we're going to get a whistle and a foul. They say no shot.
Great head fake got her into that paint.
Shove call is going to go on Hannah Stark. That's her third. I'm not sure I wouldn't pull her for the remaining 30 seconds of this quarter, to be honest. Driving, Nybauer attacks. Nybauer gets it. 9 points on the day for Nybauer. Tech leads by 40.
Great drive. Cupped the ball to protect it.
Hauber almost stole that one out of mid-flight. And Nielsen gets the rebound. And she is going to be fouled, it looks like. Actually, no, it's going to go the other way.
Yeah, I think
Nielsen's going to be called with a shove.
I think she had a hold of her with her arm to get that rebound.
Okay, so Nielsen's second personal. And the Comets will inbound here. 12 on the shot clock. It's the inbound to Zempel. Zempel to Hill. Hill step back, fires the three and gets it. So
nice looking shot.
That's her second three of the ball game. Montana Tech the other way, and they're not going to get a shot off in time. 10 minutes left in regulation. All Montana Tech right now, 65-28 over the Comets out of Mayville State. We'll take a break. Your fourth quarter is coming up after this. (65-28) our score as we go to the fourth quarter. Montana Tech leading as the Digs there in that third quarter shot 58% from the floor. They were 11 of 19, 63% from the three-point line. On the other side, the Comets were 3 of 11 from the floor, shooting 27% and 20% from the three-point line. So Tech into the offensive side. Carlson, near side it comes to Ketchum. Ketchum picks up her dribble. Humphreys, outs, three-point shot. Carlson won't go. And on the rebound, player goes to the ground, and Hadley Humphreys going to be called with a shove.
Yeah, working away for position.
So the Comets into the offensive side, Jensen.
Taking a 2-3 zone now.
Bounce pass goes out right side. Jensen, Stark in the corner. Three-point shot is up and in. Knocking down the three as well.
Well-designed play against the 2-3 zone. Tech not comfortable. I don't think they play it very often. Probably just have it in. They're working on it, but they didn't get movement out of that thing at all.
9:15 left to play in the ball game. Cross courts, driving through the lane. Pass inside to Hobber. Hobber forces the shot up. It goes out of bounds. Remains Tech basketball. So the Digs will inbound here. Avery Carlson. Nope. Humphreys will go step down, take the inbound here.
Humphreys just visits with everybody.
Truly. She's a good human. Near side, three-point shot. Carlson knocks it down. Avery Carlson has 5 points. She's 1 of 3 from the stripe. Excuse me, Comets back the other way. My apologies. How's that for karma? I put a cough drop in and coughed the instant I put it in my face. Tech in transition, Carlson. Turnover number 20 on the day for Mayville. Carlson comes up top, three-point shot. Ketchum gets another one. Ketchum drains it. And the Comets are getting, I believe, a foul call here. Now some conversation between the officials.
Yeah, I want to know what the call was.
8:30 left to play in the ball game. Diggs leading by 40. And we're going to get a timeout. Comets are going to get a timeout here. 8:30 left to play here in the ball game. The Digs up 71-31. What do you think? Are they chatting about? Because on the ground, Taylor Hill was on the ground.
Yeah, and I think they called a foul at it. I don't know if that's number 44. I don't know if that's the foul, but I thought they had to call a push or a pull because the whistle blew.
Hadley Humphreys. They have Hadley's number up with 2 personals.
So I'm
not sure.
Once again, I'm mystified by the people in white and black jerseys. I would like them to look up here and tell us what they're doing to make our job easier.
Frontier Conference action here on a Saturday. Again, Montana Tech in action tomorrow. Valley City will be here. The women will play at 3. The men will follow at 5. This Mayville team will be down the road a piece to Western. They were supposed to play last night, and with driving conditions, unable to do so, so they have pushed that game to tomorrow.
Yeah, I was going to bring up what I thought. I'm sure the times are going to be 3 and 5, but when you get a situation like this, I think they should play at 11-1 or 1-3 at the latest if they're going to travel all night with the way the weather is.
So the officials are looking at the replay here.
I don't know how many hours it is from Butte, Montana, or Dillon, Montana, in the case of tomorrow.
It's a ways.
But
and they are on a bus, that I know.
Yeah.
Because they were, I want to say, stuck in Billings yesterday. Memory serves correct.
Yeah, they had all that part of the state had terrible weather. I think it was below 0 in Glasgow. 2 below. And we live here
we're in the banana belt right now.
Limelight of America. We are in the banana belt.
Oh, yeah, it's coming. That's for sure. 40-point lead here for the Digs. The officials still looking at the replay. And I don't know. You know, it felt like anything they'd be looking at happened after the inbound, but I just don't know.
Well, they're sending them to the bench. Maybe they don't know. They're going to talk it over after reviewing it. What's the toughest job in the world?
Oh, to be an official is an awful job.
Absolutely.
Right behind that is a coach.
Truthfully, you could call a foul every time down the court.
Yes.
That's a very realistic statement. You got to let them play through things. Oh, calling coaches over. Right. Jeff Green woke up. He was sleeping over there, taking a nap.
Coaches will come together here to chat. Whatever the outcome, Coach Graham goes back to talk to his ladies, and he's fine with it. Coaching staff for Mayville still chatting with the officials here. .8:30 left to play in the ball game.
Well, the coach is still battling for his team, but a lot of that has to do with frustration because of the score. I've been here before. It's not fun to be on that bench when you're down this big.
So Tech will inbound here. And I apologize. I didn't even hear what they said over the PA.
That had to be a foul on that play that they called.
Taylor Hill must be the case. She had her third personal. The inbound underneath. Shot is up and in as that one goes into the hands of Humphreys, and Humphreys will finish. Hadley Humphreys with a dozen. Yep, so it was a foul of some sort on Hill. Long range three, no good. Montana Tech will come out with it, and a travel call will go as Hauber called with it. She wanted to launch it down the floor.
Because you saw the dunk coming from 94 feet away.
8:12 left to play here in the ball game. Montana Tech substitute out. Badavinik, Wongren, Nielsen, RV, and Morrell into the ball game. Comets 5 wide now. Now they'll flash through the paints. Pass goes out on the right side to Hill. Hill into the top. Hill to Welk. Welk back out on the edge. That one's going to be turned over. Stark unable to hold on to it. And that will be Montana Tech basketball. So the Digs into the offensive side. Down the corner it goes. Up top to RV. Left side, three-point shot. Badavinik won't fall. And I believe Morrell is going to be called.
I think she was the one held.
Was she being the one held?
Yeah.
Well, so there you go. Personal foul going to go to Stark. That's her fourth. That's a big one. 7:45 left to play in the ball game. Tech will inbound here. Nielsen gets it. Left baseline, double team, in trouble. Nielsen forces it up. Loose ball on the ground, and Wongren now going to pick up a personal. 7:38 left to play here in this ball game. Comets will inbound. And down the floor we go. Comets into the offensive side. Pass knocked away. Badavinik gets a piece of it.
So all you got to do is touch the ball. Good things happen when you're a defender.
Turnover to the Digs. Izzy RV, near side it comes. Wongren now inside to Nielsen. Nielsen turns through the double team. Pass in the corner, RV. Nice feed to Wongren. She'll turn and fire. That one comes up short. And here come the Comets back the other way. Taylor Hill across the timeline. Moves it up top, Zempel. Martinson back here near side to Hill. Hill through the paints. In the corner, three-point shot won't go. Wongren with the rebound.
Strong rebound.
Tech outscoring Mayville 8-3 here in this fourth frame. Morrell lost the dribble for a moment, kicks it out right side, Badavinik. Down to Wongren. Wongren with 11 points. Tech with 3 players in double digits right now, led by Humphreys with a dozen. Nielsen turns, fires, and gets it. She's had a nice touch here today. Nielsen has 13 points. She is now the leading scorer on the floor. She's 5 of 8. Scoop shot to the rack. Count it, and the foul as Jensen gets the baskets. And RV will get the foul.
Great left-handed take by Jensen.
Diggs leading 75-33. And at the foul line, Jensen shooting 1. Mayville is 3 of 4 from the foul line so far here today. Her one and only is up and in. Tech leading 75-34. Far left side, near side it comes, Neibauer. Neibauer back across to Carlson. To Nibes. Hadley Humphreys, cross courts, three-point shot is on the way, won't go. As Ketchum put up the shot. And here come the Comets quickly into the offensive side. Across the timeline with it is Welk. Welk to Zempel. Zempel through the lane. Pass out on the edge. Double team taken away. Good read by Carlson. Stepped right in front of the spin. She'll get it down the floor. The shot is up and in for Hadley Humphreys. Humphreys has 14 points. She's 7 of 8 so far today. Bounce pass to the baseline. Now to the wing. Now up top, Zempel. Zempel spins towards the double team. Three-point shot is on the way and in. Big-time shot by Whitney Welk.
Yeah, but she was deep. Nice three.
5:15 left to play. Montana Tech with the basketball. Driving down to the left. Around the horn, Ketchum. Ketchum swings it out left side. In it goes to Haber, double teamed. Humphreys fires, gets another one. Hadley Humphreys, 16 points. She's 8 of 9 from the floor.
Yeah, she's deadly from that elbow.
Yeah, she is. Stark drives into the paint, moves it out to the wing. Back out, Stark. Looking for somewhere to go. Lobs it up top. 4:40 left to play here in the ball game. Mayville with a basketball around a screen, stopping in the paint, and that one's going to be thrown away. Turnover will go to the Digs.
Yeah, Mayville went 5 out that time, got penetration, but nowhere to kick the ball, and they had nobody on the block.
4:34 left to play here in this ball game. Montana Tech up 79-37. Oh, it's Comet basketball, so the Comets will inbound.
So they tipped the pass then.
Yep. Shot clock down to 3. Driving in the lane. That one comes up short. Rebound at Neibauer. She'll outlet to Ketchum. Ketchum right side of the lane. She'll put it up. That one's no good. And there with the rebound is Conan off the tip. Conan puts it down. She has 8 points.
Great job at Big running the court.
4:10 left to play. Bounce pass to the baseline. Stolen by Neibauer. Neibauer steal number 4 on the day. Conan down in the corner, eyed the 3 for a minute. Her pass is tipped and taken away by the Comets.
Got to put that one on the floor, not in the air.
3:50 left to play here in the ball game. Long range three is up and in for Jensen.
Jensen has a pretty shot.
Layla Jensen knocks down the three. She has 10 points on the day. And the digs the other way. Nybauer on the wing, around to screen, moves it out. RV. Nielsen, cross courts, Ketchum for three. Ketchum gets another one. Ketchum rolling right now.
That's what that girl could do in high school, shoot that three.
No joke. 9 points on the day. She's 3 of 5 from beyond that line. Down in the corner, long range three the other way won't go. Long rebound controlled by Nielsen. And Olivia the other way. Ketchum gets behind. Ketchum with the left hand rolls it in.
Great pass. Great job of running the floor.
3 minutes left to play in this ball game. Montana Tech up 86-40. And we have a timeout on the floor. It looks like a full one, so with that, we'll take it. Well, so they called the timeout, it looks like just to substitute, basically. So we'll go ahead and keep it here. Again, 3 minutes left to play. Montana Tech up 86-40. Comets down the floor. Leading scorer right now, Hadley Humphreys, with 16.
She turned it over. She got underneath it. You don't see that call very often anymore. Everybody goes to the side of the ball, the top of the ball, but she was definitely under it.
So Jensen called with the carry. Montana Tech the other way off the turnover. RV dribbling left. Down in the corner. Good pass on the inside. As Nielsen with it. Draws a double team. Back out to the edge. 3-point shot. No good. Front of the rim. And Comets in transition. Comets. Welk. Spins to her right through the paint. Hard pass comes up short. As putting up the shot that time was Monson. And Montana Tech down the floor, Nielsen. 46-point lead for Tech. Ketchum enters. Nielsen turns, fires. Her 12-footer is up and in.
She's had a lot of success as a cutter in the middle of that key here tonight.
Nielsen has 15 points. Montana Tech up by 48. This is their biggest lead of the night. Monson for three. Hits the side of the backboard. Tipped out. Nice job by Izzy to tip that one that time, and she'll bring it down the floor. Underneath, Morrell gets it up and in. Celine Morrell will get her first basket of the night.
Nice entry look. Great job of running the floor by Morrell.
Maybe her dad will get off her back now. Pass gets knocked out of bounds.
Those coaches are tough. Tough on their kids.
So Celine was in my office the other day, and her dad is doing everything he can to try and get Celine to get a B because she's a straight A student. He only got one B in college, and he wants...
So he's the dummy of the family.
Wait, well, yeah. I mean, I want to boil it down to it.
There's one B in there.
He wants her GPA to fall below his at graduation so that she has to pay for her senior trip. But if she stays in the A's or above his GPA anyway, he has to pay.
Well, you know who I'm betting on, right?
Yeah, I'm betting on Celine as well.
Absolutely.
90-40, digs up over the Comets.
A technical foul for...
Nielsen is hit with it. And at the foul line, Jensen's first is good. Sorry, we were engrossed in our discussion on senior
Didn't
trip.
matter. I never even saw a technical called. Maybe it was a substitution or something. Maybe too many players on the floor. I don't know. We'd like to help all you people out there, but even we're confused by some of this.
And again, really what it boils down to, the main storyline there was Coach Morrell just needs to back up off his child a little bit. 49-point lead here for the Digs. Top of the horn comes here on the near side to Martinson. Martinson, little head fake, driving, scoop shot blocked as Morrell comes out with the block. Back the other way, Schierick. Moves it out to Ketchum, now to Morrell. Morrell up top as Izzy fires the three. RV shot no good. Schierick almost got the rebound, and she will get the foul, though, it would appear. No, it's actually going to go Morrell. Morrell and Schierick both under there that time. Tara,
Well, everybody got to play today. I like to see that. You're getting a lot of good game experience for these girls on both teams.
1:12 left to play in the ball game. Montana Tech leading 90-41. The Comets will call a timeout, so with it, we'll take one, ladies and gentlemen. We're back here after this. .112 left to play here in this ball game. Montana Tech leading 90-41. And the Comets, after the timeout, will inbound and bring her down the floor. Controlling there is Jensen. Jensen, the leading scorer right now for the Comets. She has 11. Jensen, pass up top, Henderson. Henderson drops it off to Monson. Up top, shot blocked. And coming out with it is Montana Tech. Good hustle that time by the Comets. Diggs, Izzy, RV out to the right side. Izzy gets it back up top. Far left side, Sherrick for three. That one's going to go long. Tipped, whistle, and a foul is going after the rebound. Conan's going to pick up the personal. And we'll go the other way. That's going to be a shooting foul here. Team foul number 5 on the Diggs.
Yeah, I love to see them play. All these people are playing.
Yeah.
Give them a chance. And once again, I'll reiterate myself as the next player wasn't very good, came off the bench. I'm shooting it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, no joke.
I'm getting in that scoring column somehow.
Well, and we talk about it all the time. When you get the youth in here or the players that are on the bench, you know, these minutes they get in real time are so much more valuable than those played against your teammates in your own gym.
Absolutely.
35 seconds left to play. Montana Tech left side. Diggs led by Hadley Humphreys right now. And as you mentioned, both teams, everybody that is dressed has played thus far. Morrell out to RV. Ketchum, cross courts. Inside it goes to Morrell. Morrell steps through. Power dribble, double team. Scoop shot is up and out, no good. Sherrick, offensive rebound, second, no good. Morrell with a rebound back up, draws the foul. Strong take that time by Celine Morrell, and she'll go to the line.
You know, she's going to have a place here in the future. I love her ability to block shots and rebound.
Yeah.
She needs to work on her offensive skills to get better, but there's a place where she can really help this team out.
First free throw attempt, rattles out, no good. Gets the ball for her second attempt. Shot is up and off the back of the rim, no good. Big rebound, Conan. Conan swings it out left side, back here on the near side. RV will hold on to it, and this one's going to go into the record books. 90-43, the Diggs get the win over the Comets as Montana Tech will take down Mayville State 90-43. Your final thoughts, my man?
Just an outstanding effort here tonight by Montana Tech. And I look at Mayville State like they're in the rebuilding stage. Got a lot of young kids. Got to keep their dauber up, play well. They're not going to win a lot of basketball games this year because of how young they are. And they got to get some shooters. They got to get in the gym and shoot the basketball.
Let's take a look here for Mayville State. They were led by Jensen with 11 points here in the ball game. She was 4 of 9 from the floor. Again, 11 points for her. Welk will finish with 9. Stark with 7. Hill gets 6 points here on the night. Zempel with 4 and Henderson with 2 points for the Comets here tonight as they take the loss in Butte, Montana. They shot 27% as a team, 21% from the three-point line. On the other side for Montana Tech here tonight, they had, what are we looking at? 4 ladies in double digits. led by Hadley Humphreys with 16. Olivia Nielsen off the bench with 15. Ketchum off the bench with 11 points. Liv Wongren with 11 points as well. Brooke Badavinik gets 8, as does Conan. You have Neibauer with 9 points on the night. Carlson gets 5. Hauber gets 5. Morrell with 2 points on the evening for Montana Tech. They shot 53% from the floor, 39% from the three-point line, as the Digs roll 90-43 over Mayville State here in game 1 of our doubleheader.
Yeah, you can stay in that zone all day long, but when the other team is having a lot of success again, you got to come out of that. And they play the whole game, so pretty much the whole game. So just a real problem when you can't match up man to man, and because of experience, they can't.
90-43, our final. Montana Tech gets the win as the guys out on the floor warming up. Ladies and gentlemen, game 1 of our doubleheader behind us. Your men's game coming up in just bits. We'll see you here in just a few.